right, man. So listen, man. You were a big part of getting Go-Go at the Cap One Arena.
Oh man,
for intricate part.
Yes.
Oh man,
how did that play out?
So I went to Juke, as a matter of fact, to Jury. I gotta stop saying. I gotta start saying his government name because everybody know him as Juke Jury. I went to Jury. I said, Jury, look, I got this situation, and I'm trying to do some Go-Go at the Cap One, but they trying to give it the black eye. Mm-hmm. And it's this one situation. Juke was like, man, put him on the head, Clem.
He said, just
put him on the head. I mean, I'm like, man, get on, right? Yeah. I go to the people. I said, man, you know what? Let me just think about this, right, for a minute. And I said, well, for real, demographically, you are in D.C. Mm-hmm. And the music in D.C. is go-go.
Right.
So you gotta have some go-go here. 80% of the Wizards is black.
Yeah.
75% of your building is black. You know what I mean? And it's a family-oriented building.
Yeah.
So go-go is not truly offensive. I've never seen a go-go band. I was sharing this with Big Tony the other day at the barbershop. I was like, man, I've never seen a go-go band literally get super wild on the stage where they just, the band members are taking their clothes off. They may take their shirt off every now and then, but I don't never see nobody on stage doing nothing, what's the word, provocative?
Yeah.
College students, provocative.
Yeah.
So it was a thing where they, what? You say he never went to college? Huh?
I mean, he showed up.
I did some college, man.
Hey man, what is wrong with these dudes?
Man? I finished college.
What's wrong with him, man?
Yeah.
I was finished with it.
Yeah. I didn't like that. He was like, yeah.
Right.
He said that.
It's crazy.
We not equals. I got you. My bad. So yeah.
So they decided, man. They were like, Cliff, you right. And then the owner kind of stepped in, Taylor Leonis, and was like, you know what? I'm from DC. I respect go-go. We need to do a go-go night every night. And I was like, wow. And then I'm out of town, and I don't know if you all came down. They had all the go-go bands come down. And I guess I'm not saying we sparked that, but, he wanted to name his G League the Go-Go's.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it became this big business. Yep. So they was like, Cliff, we want you to help, with the marketing part of it. And I'm like, all right, cool. Scooby did the theme song for him. Dirk, I don't know if you came and performed with you performed over at the Go-Go's.
Nah, I just did Cap One.
Cap One, yeah.
Okay, both of y'all did Cap One.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't did the Go-Go's yet.
Yeah. So we trying to now we did this year. We got the Go-Go set this year, and I think 2026 or 2025, November 2025. We want to do I want to do the SiriusVybe experience.
Oh, nice. That sounds like let's clap it up for Cliff Jones.
Let's clap for Cliff Jones.
sound like a bag.
Oh yeah,
little piece.
Piece.
I ain't gonna get into that. That's y'all. Y'all do the bag.
Little piece.
I can't get into that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So we've been rocking. I mean, I always want to do good business with you guys, man.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate that,
I love
man.
it. Yep.
So what's next for Cliff Jones?
Man, listen. Right now we're working on. We got a couple of things that we are developing on the artist side. We're working with the Wizards now. Mm-hmm. We are putting together this year's lineup. One person I do have confirmed is T.I.
Okay.
So T.I. will be there this year, February, and then. It's crazy, Dirk, that you was talking about reality. So when the Braxtons came back, I had a conversation with the old production company, and I have relationships with them. So they just asked me about developing, some stuff. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, are you serious? They was like, look, come in here with 4 ideas. Don't come with one. If you're going to come, bring me 4 ideas. So I got one idea, and a lot of people think I'm homophobic, which I'm not. I'm just not gay. Right. But there's a gay show that's being developed, and I want to develop another show.
Gay show sound wild. This is.
I mean, it is. I mean, I just I don't like. I have family members, and I know some people that that are colleagues that are gay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't knock them. I'm just not. That's not my lifestyle.
Right. Yeah.
So and then I got, it's just I'm accepting or wanting to get with some ideas because, believe it or not, this production company, we have a great relationship.
Okay.
So if we go in with the idea and they say yes, it's a life changer.
Oh, really?
I can promise you that.
That sounds like I need to call you when we leave here.
Man, listen, y'all open door. He know that, you know that. It's an open door.
Yes, sir. My dude, man.
Yeah, man. And my man, he on little cigars now.
Yeah, I done start, every
I
now
got
and
you
then.
one. See, don't start that every now and then stuff, man.
Yeah.
I told him when we go on the golf course, you got to do that.
Yeah, it just relaxes me. It makes my swing a little better.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm there. Speaking of golf, man, when we gonna get out?
Yeah.
Man, listen, I think, and I'm going to say this on national TV, because I feel like this is national TV.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think you all need to do the SiriusVybe golf tournament.
Well, we started it.
We had one scheduled.
We
for
had
April.
one scheduled, but some things fell through, so
Colleague
we
of ours
gotta.
got sick, yeah.
We gotta get that ramp back up. But we was in serious talks. We had the venue down, put up money on the venue.
Where the venue at?
We was gonna do
Woodmore Country Club. Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Woodmore not in the best shape right now, but
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Your backyard is in excellent shape.
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think you should do it where, I don't know how many golfers you want to invite, but it should be a 2-on-2 type of competition instead of best ball.
right.
You're
Okay.
gonna get more for your buck, and whatever the donation is or whoever we're gonna donate to.
Right.
I think it'll be a great look.
Definitely, man. Let's work
Yeah,
that out.
we gonna figure that out.
Yeah, let's figure that out soon, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I want to get into like the personal side of Cliff Jones, right?
All right.
You mentioned you work with a lot of artists. Who was the most difficult artist that you had to work with?
Man, y'all are terrible, man. Y'all are terrible.
And on national TV.
I mean, honestly, all of them.
Really?
All of them.
It's like a babysitting situation?
Man, all of them were, man. All of them had their own elements. You
Right.
know, Tank had his own element. Raheem had his own element. Tyrese had his own element. Genuine definitely had his own element. You know what I'm saying? I never shall forget, man. And Jerry, if Jerry was here, he could vouch for this. We were in New York, and we always talk about this story. We had to babysit Tyrese, literally. Like
What you mean?
we were working on his record, but the president of the label was like, "Look, y'all got to watch him because y'all understand Tyrese." So we were like, "Really? Like, what you mean?" So I'm in my room, right? I'm on the other side of the hotel. Jerry just happened to be next to Tyrese, his room.
Right.
So Juke come knocking on my door. Boom, 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 boom. Man, you gotta come get this nigga, man. You gotta come get him. And I'm like, what's going on? Like I'm sitting there watching TV, man, chilling, relaxing. Now, mind you, it's 12:30 in the morning.
Right.
Man, I'm telling you, Clem, this nigga crazy, man. You better come get him. And Tyrese was young boy, man. He over in New York from LA, it's a different vibe.
Right.
So, man, next thing you know, the Jerry said he comes out the room, and the guy that's next to Tyrese, because Tyrese was in the middle. It was Jerry, Tyrese, then another guy.
Right.
Jerry bumps into the guy. He said, "Man, I'm gonna kill him." He was like, "I'm going to kill him. He won't go to sleep. He up all night. He won't." And that's one thing about anybody know Tyrese. He don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like for real. So next thing you know, here come the third round. Jerry comes knocking on my door again. This time he got Tyrese with him. He's like, "Man, this boy talking about he hungry." And he just, man, he like, "Man, I can't sleep, man. Man, I can't sleep." I mean, this boy was like 18 talking like a man.
Yeah.
"Man, I can't sleep, man. I'm telling y'all." So Jerry was like, "Man," I said, "Man, I got up, put my clothes on. We went downstairs, went across the street. We staying in Times Square.
Right.
Went and got some McDonald's. We up eating McDonald's at 3:00 in the morning with this boy. I mean, and it was just, it's crazy.
So
man.
Tyrese been special. He
Been special, man. He been special, man. Tank is the dessert freak.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, even to this day, he want dessert.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Hey, man, hey, listen, we not eating no dessert tonight.
Yeah.
He's like, man, come on, Cliff, man, please. I'm like, we just had a tomahawk. Who wants some dessert, man? We can get some dessert later. Now, he's going, one thing about him, I don't care where we go, he going to get dessert.
He going to find his sweets.
Slim, he going to get dessert. Raheem is just really particular about everything.
Yeah.
Raheem is just very particular about everything. He watches everything.
Very observant.
Very observant. Very observant.
Yeah.
And Genuine, the hook.
The chain.
Chaney Waney.
Is the chain.
That's the Chaney Waney.
He is the chain.
That's the Chaney Waney. But I love him, though. Yeah. I love him. He the good chain, though.
Okay.
He the good chain. I got so many memories and stories with him, man. It's crazy, man.
What's your favorite Genuine story?
Oh, man, Joe. Man, we was one night, and Jerry, once again, Jerry need to be here. Where's Jerry at?
Yeah, I don't know.
Jerry said he ain't mess with no camera, man.
You know he coming
Jerry up to it. Yeah. Tell him I said he up to it. Yeah. So man, one night we had to go perform in Baltimore. And it was a friend of mine. Y'all know Rollo.
Okay.
Rollo was getting married to his first wife. Mm-hmm. And we went to Rollo's wedding or reception, took Genuine through and all that. We had this limo driver. And man, when I tell you, this was the craziest thing in the world, man. The limo driver picks us up. We go to Baltimore. And he like, man, limo driver looking at his watch. He like, man, look, you know, y'all, he talked like this. Y'all gonna be here all day. No, but no, I mean, man, I done had y'all since 1 o'clock. So he called him the guy. Now I'm calling my man, who me and Juke know. He gave us a deal. He said, man, y'all had a call all day. Just throw me 500. Me and Juke like, no problem.
Right.
Gave him that 5. Dude, like, man, so after the gig, he like, now y'all ready? Y'all ready to go? We like, nah, we can ready to go to the club. Get this after party money, right? He like, man, he said, y'all go to the club. Man, he called the dude. The dude name was Reese. He said, Reese, I can't do this car tonight. I can't do this shit tonight, Reese. Y'all better come get this. You better come get him. Reese, I'm tired. And that's what me and Jerry, if you ever hear us say, Reese, I'm tired, Reese. If you ever hear us say that, that's another slogan. Reese, I'm tired. Man, so we get in the car. We on 295 headed to Columbia, right? Because it was a club there that was paying us a bag. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, we got to go get this bag. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Juke. Whoever going home, y'all go at home, man. Catch a cab. Yeah. And back then, it wasn't no Uber. Man, so we go to the joint, and the dude say, man, he said, Cliff, I can't do it. I'm going to call Reese, man. He pulls over on 295.
What?
We got a multi-platinum artist now on side of the road. Genuine couldn't stop laughing. This nigga was laughing. He was laughing, Joe. He was like, I can't take it. The dude said, I mean, he cussing Reese out. Reese, come get this goddamn car. I'm out of here. I'm about to go. And I got the money. So me and Jerry gave the nigga another 500.
Right.
We said, hey, man, that's for you. And you come on, hang with us. He said, man, I got to go home, man. Man, we on 295. I kid you not, man. The dude got anxiety and started running up 295. Hey, school, when I tell you, cars was like, bro, he running like he wanted to die.
Oh, man.
Man, we like, man, I was like, oh, my God, Jerry, he gonna kill himself. It was like, man, it was like he took something and just lunched out.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell you, man, we couldn't get G right that rest of the night.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't get him right, man.
Hey, man, Reese, I'm tired, Reese.
Reese, I'm tired. I'm tired.
My man wanted to say, I'm high, Reese. I'm
high. Yeah, that's what he wanted to say.
I mean, tell the people about the time, man, when you sized R Kelly up to get on stage at Zanzibar.
Man, that was crazy. Was you there?
It was the first Familiar Faces.
Oh, it was the first one?
Before I got there, yeah.
Oh, really? So we were on tour with R. Kelly, and so we had a show the next night at Cap One, which was a Verizon Center at the time. So we leave in Richmond, right? So I was like, yo, the layover. The hotel and the layover is straight, so we good. We don't even got to stay in Richmond the next until the next day. So we coming down the highway. He, I was like, man, I seen him drinking this tequila. And one thing about him, when he started drinking tequila, man, he get hyper. Rob get hype.
Yeah,
Rob get hype. So he say, hey, Cliff, I want to go club tonight. I said, all right, where you want to go? He said, man, you know what's crazy? We going to D.C., I want to see some go-go. I said, okay. So I'm texting Donnell, and I'm like, man, Donnell might be on the stage or whatever, right? So I hit, who did I hit? I hit somebody that was running the club, Abdul or somebody.
Probably was Foots.
No, what's the guy name that was running the Zanzibar?
Foot.
Was it Foots?
Yeah.
The old joker, he passed away.
Oh, you talking about
Buddha or something? Buddha?
Baba.
Nah, you talking about Baba.
So Baba man, I called Baba man. I said, hey man, I'm about to bring R Kelly through Zanzibar. And we got a big bus and we're gonna need a table and a hookup. He want to come here, familiar faces. He was like, man, you ain't bringing no R Kelly through here. I said, hey, look here, man. Go get your man and tell him it's real, right? So he called him. He called me back. He said, Cliff, where you at? I said, man, we getting ready to pop off on 95 to get on 395 coming down Southwest. I said, we about to pull up. I got Rob with me. He said, bet. What y'all want? I said, man, we want Padron, we want some Jack Daniels, and we want some bottles. You know what I'm saying? He said, all right, bet. Man, when we got there, now before we got there, I said, I know you're going to try to get on stage and sing. Man, I ain't going to do that.
Sliced them off the roof.
I know how to use reverse psychology on him. I said, man, yes, you is. You going to try to get on there and sing. Man, no, I'm not. Man, I'm telling you, Cliff, I'm not going to do none of that. I just want to get my drink on, and I want to hear this good go-go, man, like that good beat. I want to hear it, man.
Yeah.
I said, all right. We get in there. I say, I popped the drone first because he like to get him some champagne. No. I said, back up. I told June, I said, back up. Gave him the liquor. I said, man, this is a good little crowd in here. He said, yeah, it is. I said, man, I'm tight. And I said, the band tight, nigga. They might have hit one of your Jones. Man, he said, come on, guide me up. Come on, tell June get in the front. Man, we guided him up on the stage. Hey, Slim, I wish I can get that tape.
Man, that's crazy.
Now, they'll say he got it, but I wish I can get him on the tape, man. Same thing happened with Puff, man. We were on, we were coming back down to Baltimore to do some walkthroughs. We was on the bus. And so I gave him this idea. I said, man, you know what? You need to do a go-go version of Diddy. And he was like, I don't know, man. And at the time, and the world knows this, and me and Puff got into it over this real bad because he ain't like Donnell Floyd.
Right.
And I was like, man, what did Donnell do to you though, Slim?
He fired him.
Why you don't like him? He said he fired him. I said, fired you for what? Dancing. I said, Puff, come on, man. Stop this shit, dog. Seriously. Like, okay, you was dancing with some dude. What was the dude name?
Vinny D.
Vinny D. And from what I heard, Donnell technically didn't fire him. It's not like he fired you or whatever, right? But I'm like, that's over and done with, man. I was like, man, let this boy live, man. Yeah. Like, you can help turn this boy around. That's the blessing in this. It's turning his thing around and giving him an opportunity, right? Man, I'm telling you, Cliff. So let me go back. When we was on the bus and I gave him the idea, he shitted on the idea.
Right.
So as we riding, he jumps up. Banker! Hey, Banker! He called me Banker. Phil! Boom, 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 boom. He banging on the walls. Boom, boom, boom. Get up! Get up! He was like, look, call the club. I don't care what club it is. Whatever club y'all think is dope, call the club. He was like, set it up, get the cameras, get the production company. We're going to film this joint and we're going to do the Diddy remix and get all the go-go bands. But he said, don't get Donnell Floyd.
Wow.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I mean, me and him went at it for like 3 hours, man. Arguing. Like, I'm telling you, like, I was like, look, man.
That's crazy, bro.
We was going back and forth, man, for 3 hours. And then when I get in town, you know what I'm saying, I was telling, Chuck kind of got turned off by it.
Right.
And he didn't participate. but everybody else. Did you? No,
Nah.
you
I ain't
participate.
participate either, nah.
So it was Benny, Bear, White Boy was there, Genghis was there. I don't know. I can't remember if any of the Junkyard dudes were there, but it was a
What's
good
guy
look.
wasn't there, was he?
Who?
Baby oil.
Puffy?
Nah, baby oil. Baby oil wasn't there, was he?
Who?
Come on, man. You brought Baby Oil to this interview, bro.
Who we talking about, Joe?
He talking about Baby Oil. He wants to know if Baby Oil was in the room. Baby Oil is not a person. He talking about physical Baby Oil. Man, why you doing my man like that, man?
I just asked the question.
You know you hang with Rob Kelly and Puffy.
Hey, look. Now, look, don't please, whatever you do. Hey, look, that was back then. That was back then. That was the good years.
Before, yeah.
That was before.
That was the good year.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? To note, right? And people have asked me, about Puff. And I told them, I said, look, I'm gonna give you this and I'm gonna give y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Because I produced him, hung with him, all that. I've never seen any of that stuff. That stuff that they talking about now started happening after he got the Ciroc deal.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that he wasn't a crud ball nigga that was juking and taking niggas publishing and doing dirty business, but I know for a fact that when we were coming up doing stuff in the early 2000s, he was throwing legit parties.
Right.
Like I never saw all that wild shit. You know what I mean? Now, R. Kelly, on the other hand,
Wild dude.
that's a different story. Like Rob loved women.
Yeah.
And I never seen him actually go out after no young broads, like in my presence. But I did see him go after some women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that old, he like young girls, I never seen him. And I've been knowing Rob. Me and Rob had a 15-year relationship. I never seen it. Never.
Well, I seen it. I seen it.
You seen it.
Nigga, I got the tapes.
Good God almighty.
Right.
I mean, everybody see the tapes, man.
Oh, you talking
Everybody
about
see. I'm
tapes.
talking about them tapes.
Them
them
tapes.
tapes.
Yeah,
The
we saw
Right.
them tapes.
Yeah,
Right.
them tapes.
Right.
So, I mean, what you think about how all this stuff is playing out with Puff, though?
Man, it's tough, man. And to be honest with you, it's sad because it puts a black eye on what we're trying to do as artists and managers and producers and executives, right?
Yeah.
And it shook up the whole music industry.
Yeah.
It shook it up, and who knows what this boy done did? Like they
Or
talk
who he
about
had involved.
who he had involved. I mean, it's like he got tapes and stuff, and he got this going on and that going on. I do know of one situation that they saying that he was involved with a girl named Kathy White. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, but all I know is that they say Kathy White was one of Jay-Z's lovers.
Okay.
And she was pregnant with his baby, and then she ended up dying.
Damn.
Wow.
So
that's like
and they trying to put Puff involved with that, but I don't know how that's working. You know what I mean? I don't know what the feds got or whatever. It ain't my business.
Yeah.
But I do know I knew Kathy White personally.
Okay.
And I knew Jay-Z and I knew Puff.
Right.
Got it.
That shit getting heavy.
It's heavy, man.
It's real heavy.
Yeah, that's-
And it put a black eye on the era. Like the bad boy
Body of
era.
work. Yeah.
And if, either R. Kelly era. You talking about from 91, whatever that was, all the way up to 2000 something, like R. Kelly was running R&B.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Puff, the whole bad boy era, that's over 15 years worth of hits.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, pretty much from 91 to up until now, it's gonna be a black eye on a lot of our music. You know what I mean? And if we decide to, the peanut gallery decide to cancel this and cancel that, man, we can't cancel all bad boy music, man. I don't cancel Rob Kelly music.
Right.
I still listen to it. So
The music ain't do nothing to you. It's the person that made it.
yeah. Ain't nobody canceling Elvis or
Nah.
or
And
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And they were wilding in that.
wow, and they married 14-year-old kids.
Yeah.
So
All day.
yeah.
All day. All day.
Damn. Puff fucked up. Puff fucked up. Yeah, he fucked up.
Hey, man.
You consider yourself lucky?
No, I was smart.
Okay.
Yeah, because I would never, one thing about me, right? Like, I grew up in this city, and this city taught me, one thing this city has always taught me was to be strong and be mindful, right? And I respected my values that was given to me. Like, you know, even though I grew up in the street, got shot, you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff, I sold drugs. You know, I ain't gonna, you know, put it all out there, but, you know, I did my thing. And at the end of the day, I changed my life. You know what I'm saying? I changed my life, and I made a promise to me that I wasn't gonna go and do no ill will stuff to embarrass me, my heritage, or my family. I'm just not gonna do it.
Respect.
You know, you will see Cliff Jones here and there, but you ain't gonna see me doing no super wild shit.
Right.
Like I'm just not gonna do it. And I done been around all of them. Meech, you know what I'm saying? The R Kellys, the Suge Knights, the Tupacs, the Jimmy Henchmans. I've been in this business for 40 years, and I done seen it all. And I just decided, like, nah, you know, a lot of the stuff ain't for me. You know what I mean? I'm just, you know, I'm gonna respect what it is. That's why I was telling another guy, where can you go in any city in America and get a full-blown concert?
Not once a week.
Not once a week.
Not twice a week.
At least 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I used to tell Dirk, and I tell you all the time, I so want, like, all of y'all to get on radio. Like, that's just a big dream of mine.
Right.
To see y'all get on radio and accomplish that. Because I just feel like hip hop, man, was cool, and it's now a part of, you know, music history. But, you know, like, the whole go-go thing is more soulful. Am I saying this right?
Yeah.
No, you definitely saying it right.
It's more soulful, and it's like, damn, like me and Bob talk, like, why can't it get the shot that it needs, man? And it's just it's crazy. Like, and you'd be surprised that the people outside of this in different cities that shit on it.
Yeah.
You know, I get into arguments all the time, man. Me and Gene used to argue with it. Man, the shit sound like jungle music.
Yeah.
You know, they're banging on congos and shit. Like, nobody want to hear that shit all night.
Yeah.
I was like, Gene, you have no clue.
Yeah.
I said, I bet you what, if I take this band, if I take SiriusVybe into LA right now and set up and give y'all setup, is over.
Yeah.
Now you got bands in different cities trying to make up a go-go band. Like in LA, talking about they got the go-go band, a go-go night. And, you know, come on out. So all the DC people
they come out.
It's crazy to me, man. Yeah. It's crazy.
Ohio, Miami, North Carolina, Dallas.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
They got a go-go night, yo.
Yeah.
So,
but that's a good thing for the music ultimately, though. You know what I mean? Expansion and growth is always great. But I got my own opinions on, you know, why it hasn't grown to the level of hip hop. I think there's a few things, a few factors. You got the songwriting. You know, it's hard to get bands to, I guess, acknowledge or accept that they need production. Right. And then two, you know, it's hard to travel with 10, 11, 12 people. And, you know, you got band members. You know, we still in the funk era of Parliament, you know, business-wise. You know, you taking Parliament on the road, you got to take 30 people. You take Junkyard on the road, you got to take 15. You take Backyard, you got to take 20. So, you know, I don't think labels are willing to spend that kind of money on bands anymore. You know what I mean? Unless it's a white band that, you know, selling out stadiums and they got 5 people in the band. So,
but you know what? I say this to say it. I watched Frankie, God rest his soul. I don't know if you guys know, but Dave Lindsay, you probably need to give him a call. That was Frankie's cousin.
Okay.
Oh.
And we, as a matter of fact, we're going. They asked the family to perform at Frankie's memorial service, which is next month. They doing it. They're going to cremate him, and they doing the official memorial service in VA because he's from Virginia on the 2nd, I believe. So they got everybody coming, Tyler Perry, all that. So they asked us to sing.
Wow.
Right. So the aunt was like, you know, we want you to be encouraged. So we got to talking, and I said, man, you know what's crazy? I used to book Frankie, like his manager Joe. Like I used to book him. Like, and then of course, me and Tank went out on like a 10-city tour with him. And Joe said to me, he used to say it. I always mimic. I'm a good person to mimic people. He said, Cliff. He said, Cliff. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, man. You know we the most touringest band out here now. Now you know that, right? He said, man, Parliament, they ain't outlast us. Ain't none of them outlast us.
Right.
He said, man, we still right now to this day. So it can work.
Yeah.
And if you get what you said, if you get the hit,
The records.
Yeah,
it's
a
a rap.
timeless hit too.
Gotta get the records.
It's a rap. And y'all are that talented. I gotta say that on national TV. Y'all gotta start treating us like national TV. Y'all, man, when I say y'all are definitely two of the most talented musicians and songwriters in the city.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Cliff said that. And that boy can play too.
I see.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song?
Be encouraged.
Yeah, come on with it, Cliff. Give me a little bit of it. A little piece. Pause. Give me a little piece.
Oh, he took his water.
Yes, sir.
He got his
man.
water. Now tell you that, Cliff. You got to drink your water before you sing that song now.
Dirk, you know the backs?
I will figure it out. I'll figure it out.
I know right now it's impossible to see. God's gonna work things out if you just believe. Remember this one thing while you're going through. God delivered Daniel, he'll do the same for you. You be encouraged. Yeah. No matter what's going on. Stay
That's how
there.
I go? Okay, that's how I go.
Do that.
Be encouraged.
Ooh.
No matter what's going on.
He say,
Be encouraged.
my.
No matter what's going on. Be encouraged.
No matter what's going on. Yeah.
No matter what's going on.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all give it up for Cliff Jones,
Cliff
man.
Jones.
That's the
sir.
remix right there.
There it is.
I need that, shorty.
Let's do it.
Send me that tonight. That's crazy.
Yeah, let's get it.
Hey, so,
That's terrible, man.
Hey, man,
Cliff,
listen, we
before
waiting on you.
Cliff, before we get out of here, man, you got to give them your handles, your tags, man. They follow you, know what I mean? People might got an artist or something they need to throw your way. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, my email is hitsonrus@gmail.com. That's HITSRUS@gmail.com. My Instagram is CEO Cliff Jones, and my Facebook is Cliff Jones, or I believe it's, Cliff Jones. Yeah,
There it is.
That's what's up, man.
Soul World Entertainment,
Soul
baby.
World Entertainment,
Soul
man.
World Entertainment, man. Go to www.soulworldentertainment.com.
Yeah.
There it is. All right.
Man, signing off, SiriusVybe Primetime. I am Scooby, a.k.a. Frank Sirius, a.k.a. The Godson, a.k.a. Mr. Emmy Award winner, a.k.a. The Guitarist of Sirius Company, a.k.a. I got 5 from Listen.
And I am Derek DC Vibe, a.k.a. Wanna Be Scooby So Bad.
We out, y'all. Appreciate you.
SiriusVybe Primetime. See y'all soon, man.